Hey gang, this is the Real Steel Bushcraft knife. This is a pretty commonly sized bushcraft knife, entered into competition with the very busy arena of bushcraft knives. Looking at it now, you can see it's a full tang design made of D2 stainless steel with polished G10 handles and rather flash liners. This knife costs about $80 and it is Chinese made. It comes to you in this pretty nice box. There's a fair bit of effort put into the presentation. This is the 2016 model, and as you can see, made in China, which is how the crazy good price gets factored in, I suppose. So when you open it, you get a few packing beanies, you get your clip there, which kind of let me down initially. I thought it was going to be a bit of a better attachment system. I have bad experience with those U-clips. I fiddled around with it for a little while, and then I ended up just saying, screw it, I'm going to wear it scout style, because putting it vertically just pokes you in the side like crazy. So got my little scout, set it up for horizontal carry, which that's just fine for me, as you can see there. It's because of quite a small knife, it's not too much of a pain to carry it forwards, pull it out, and it retains pretty well because that is real Kydex, which is cool. So the knife came really sharp out the box. It's got a proper Scandi edge, perhaps the tiniest of micro bevels on it, but overall really, really good quality Scandinavian grind. Just really digs and scrapes and gets into wood really, really well. You can do quite delicate things really easily because it's a small, manageable 4-inch blade and the razor sharp edge. It's really, really cool. Of course, it'll split wood if that is what you're into, if that's the tool that you bring and that's what you use to get your wet wood in half. As you can see on the right the wood is wet and the left it's dry. You can split it again, so you've got a complete piece of dry wood, which then you can make your little feather stickies with. And again, that very fine edge does a grand old job. Some jimping on the top, which makes your grip a little more sure, and the polished G10, it's fairly slick, but the contoured handle is pretty comfortable for more long-term use. Overall, I was really pleasantly surprised by how it handled. Just a couple of ergonomic issues. The back of the handle is a little bit sharp, but that's about the only thing that I had really an issue with while I was holding it. You get a pretty sound grip. I've got larger hands and had no worries at all with it. I really like as well, there's these cool little slide down scallops on the handle for you putting your thumb on the side if you're holding the knife sideways. In terms of issues with the blade, just a couple of fit and finish. You can see the rivets there kind of stressed around where they're pushed through the G10, which, that's fine. This is an outdoors knife. You're not going to be babying it. And then I just don't like that huge Real Steel brand on the side. I think it's a little bit garish, so I would change that as well. The knife spine is sharp and it does strike a ferro rod, and this isn't next to a companion. This isn't next to a Bushcraft Black. This isn't next to an LT Wright Genesis. This is it next to a Mora Garberg. Stay tuned for a comparison video. This is it for with a S1 by Falkniven, and of course, because it's fun, this is a Cold Steel Trailmaster versus the knife. So overall, super high value. You'll pay about $90 in Australia, about $40 in the US for D2 steel. Brilliant stuff.